Hey everybody, how's it going? Spencer Gray, president of Gray Capital. Hope you're having a great day, great week, excellent year, making some great smart decisions. So something that's been on the Gray Capital agenda that we've been mulling around with, but just haven't been able to find the time to truly dedicate the resources that's required to really kind of do it justice, is we want to launch a podcast. But there's a ton of real estate investing podcasts. There's a ton of multifamily podcasts about every shade and stripe you can imagine. Do you think that there's room for another one, a better one perhaps? What do you see is being left out? Now, there's a lot of great podcasts out there, and a lot of them, they'll have guests on. They go over their background, kind of what they do, how they got to where they are now. Maybe highlight a deal or something like that, and that's great. And I love listening and watching those. But are there any aspects that you feel like are not being covered to a depth or to a degree that you think that would bring value to yourself? A couple ideas that I've had is really kind of diving into specific strategies, but also maybe taking a step back and kind of focusing on how kind of macroeconomic factors affect the multifamily industry, and having a little bit more analytical approach to it, as opposed to a very personal approach. Obviously we'll have some personalities involved as well. That's a huge aspect. Or maybe you're not interested in that and say, I would actually like to hear more about the individuals behind these projects, the syndicators, lenders, brokers, analysts, people in the industry, and maybe highlighting more on operations, actually hearing from property managers, leasing agents, maintenance techs, because, you hear all the time from owners and syndicators, and, they're going to tell you, I bought my first house and I house hacked, and, I invested as an LP, and that's all great stuff. I love listening to that and hearing those stories. But, maybe it's more the boots on the ground that might be a little bit more interesting. So the kind of, three different ideas. One is focusing more on strategies, specific real estate investing strategies, looking at a lot of different aspects and kind of different ways to skin the cat. The second would be more of a macroeconomic perspective on multifamily, looking at trends, more data, looking at different markets, bringing in analysts and really taking a very high level approach to multifamily investing. And the third is kind of digging deep into the operational side, bringing maintenance techs on, bringing leasing agents. So what would bring value to you? Because what we don't want to do is just add to the clutter. Because like I said, there's a lot of great real estate investing podcasts out there, and we don't want to just be another one that's kind of churning through and asking a series of questions. We want to do it in the right way and to maximize value to everyone who may be interested. So are you interested? Would you like to hear what we have to say? And would you like to what's your thought on these kind of three different concepts? I'd love to get your feedback. A little bit of background on me. My firm, Gray Capital, we're based out of Indianapolis, Indiana. We focus on stabilized assets, kind of the C+ through A- class. We do some value add deals. We also do some more stabilized Core Plus projects. And, one of the reasons why I wanted to do a podcast for a while is I love the medium. I listen to a lot of podcasts, but I've got some experience, not necessarily in podcasting, but I was a radio DJ for a few years back in college, and I'm actually a trained audio engineer. That's where my actual education background was from. I've recorded anything from jazz, classical, opera, rock, hip-hop. If it makes a sound, I've recorded it. That's why I've got all this fancy audio equipment, not because I went out to spend some money for a future podcasting gig, but kind of had this stuff laying around already. And once we're doing all these Zoom conferences because of COVID, I'm like, well, I'm going to get the gear out and do it the right way. So let me know what you think. Comment below. Give us all your feedback. You can shoot me an email, spencer@graycapitalllc.com. If you want to be a guest on a future podcast, let me know. But yeah, what would bring the most value to you? Let us know. And if you are a multifamily investor, owner, operator, syndicator, anything like that, and you're not receiving our weekly newsletter, you're missing the boat. You're missing out. You're missing a lot of good information, and I'd hate to see you miss any more. So we have a whole team that's aggregating articles, research reports, new insights, and I guarantee that you're missing a couple of these We deliver it every Thursday morning at 8:30 directly to your inbox. I guarantee you're going to get some value. And, so sign up at graycapitalllc.com. There's a little button, click sign up. If you don't find value from it, just unsubscribe. No worries, no harm done. But I guarantee you're going to be waiting by your inbox at 8:30 in the morning for this new report to come out. All right, my name is Spencer Gray, president of Gray Capital. Hope everyone's having a great day, week, month, and a great investment year, even in the madness that is COVID-19, 2020. We got a lot of stuff going on, but we're optimistic. We're going to find a way to carve a path to success regardless of the conditions. When we see challenges, all we see is opportunity, because we see a lot of other people going for the bunkers and not taking action, where we're trying to be smart and strategic and find out where the opportunity is. I'd love to have you along for the journey. Okay, thanks a lot. Again, my name's Spencer Gray. Go to our website, Gray Capital LLC. Check it out. All right, thanks. Bye.